Okay, I'm here at 4725 Mahogany. This is an older neighborhood. I actually own two in this general vicinity. I own one that's literally a 1-minute walk down the street, and then I own one that is about 5 minutes away. Both good rentals. Just giving you an overview of the neighborhood. Like I said, this is a bit older neighborhood. Some of the stuff we're looking at built in the 90s. This is built in 1982. This is listed at $539, I believe. I think it's a really good value. Doesn't need that much, needs a little bit of updating inside. Backyard could use a little work. The backyard is awesome. Has air conditioning, tile roof. They have the, what do you call it, AstroTurf in the front yard. Really nice. The backyard's actually better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be complete mud, and it's not. This thing's been on the market for a while now. The reason it's not selling is because of the floor plan, which is a little funky. So I was going to say $2,700 for this thing, pretty much for sure, maybe a little bit more. But with the funkified floor plan, I'm going to have to talk to Diana about what she thinks. And when I say that, it's 4 beds, 2.5 bath. I'm just going to walk in as I'm talking. 2-car garage here, new fencing, new flooring. You'll see in there. There's 3 bedrooms upstairs that share 1 bathroom, and then there's the master bed with bath downstairs, along with another half bath downstairs. So that's a little bit weird. So it's a matter of if we're going to have to discount for 3 bedrooms sharing upstairs, which is a possibility, but I don't think so. Given the clientele that will come in this neighborhood, I don't think that's going to be that big a deal. But we're going to have to talk to Diana. So the good, you can see this is all brand new plank flooring. Looks good. Hard surfaces throughout most of it. There's a little bit of carpeting in the bedrooms upstairs. We could address that. This is a little bit funny looking here. These whatever you want to call that, the studs that hold this thing up, the joists there. I don't know why that looks like that. That should probably be covered in drywall. Not that big a deal, but we'll talk to Diana about that, about what it would take. The kitchen's small, so that's one thing. That's what's going to keep the price from bumping up much over like $27.50 or so. It's because it's a smaller kitchen. But I'm just going to show you around in here. So all cleaned up. Paint looks good. The flooring is all brand new for the most part, except a couple carpet upstairs that you replaced. Fireplace there. This is the half bath. Let me find the light in here. It's kind of an atrocious color. I mean, that looks okay. For what it is. This is kind of a weird pattern kind of color. I do know from experience that painting over a dark gray like that is going to be a little bit more expensive than if it was a lighter color, only because it takes several coats to go through. Okay, so you've got over here the kitchen itself. Looks good, but it's small. But we're in a 1,900 square foot house. We've been looking at a lot of houses that are much bigger than this. This one compares with the original one that we looked at, if you remember, that needed a lot more work than this, whose address is escaping me right now. It was the first one we tried to go for, and it was super competitive and went really cheap. So the countertops are updated. You've got more storage in the kitchen than usual, and you got this patio cover. The bad thing about the patio cover is it's kind of ugly. The good thing about it is it's tin or metal or aluminum or whatever. I think it's aluminum, so it's not going to rot away. The fencing is newer, except for that portion in the back right there, which is probably shared with that neighbor right there. Otherwise, most of it is new-ish. You can see all those new posts over there. If you're looking kind of into the sun, maybe you can't see that. I'm just going to walk over here. These posts are brand new, and that's what always is the problem with the fencing that comes down. Air conditioner looks relatively new. It's not ancient. These places didn't come with air conditioning, so they put this in at some point. This is a gargantuan sized unit. So it's relatively new. I mean, dude, it might be brand spanking new because it looks like the thing maybe was never run. The furnace looks brand new as well out in the garage. Okay, this yard, this is a good size yard. Again, it looks a little beat up. I don't know how you can see from the glare here. It's really a lot of glare from me. There's been some trees. Looks like they have a mole or gopher issue here. Not that big a deal. That's probably why they don't want to keep the grass super good. Those are like mole holes. So again, the bad is that the yard is not in fantastic shape. The good thing is I thought it was going to be completely mud when I came back here. So it's actually a lot better than what it looked like in the picture. I wouldn't be a huge fan of this stump right here. That could come out. It can stay. I don't know if there's irrigation back here. I'm going to look into that. You can see they put the metal posts in there to help keep the fence up. So as far as fences go, better than most. That roof, I don't love it because of that. I'm sorry, not the roof, the patio cover. But the reason I don't love it is because I don't know if it's at enough of an angle. Must be an angle so that the rain can come off. A little bit of stucco needs patching there. But the reason we're in this house to begin with is because you are more interested in cash flow than some other people are, and this thing is going to cash flow better. Remember, the lower the quality of the property, the better the cash flow is going to be. So people are going to like this yard for one reason or another. It's not great, not beautiful green grass, but it's sure a big space. Okay, let's go back in here. So let me show you the kitchen again. Yeah, it's a tighter space, but because it opens up into here, I don't think it's too bad. Plus, it opens up out into here, so that's definitely not the original setup. So it feels bigger than it is. I mean, it's pretty good for a 1,900 square foot house, I think. Okay. So back in here, this would kind of pretty much be considered your master, I guess, because it has the bathroom attached to it. So the bathroom looks in good shape. All right. I will just highlight this part right here. I mean, look, nobody loves that, but we're looking at an older house. Okay, you got that border all around there. Okay, but it's a nice big sunny room, and you know, depending on the family, you don't know who would live down here. It wouldn't necessarily have to be the master. Okay. I'll just quick peek out into the garage. You got that doggy door there, which we could have them fix, which they would, because that's a hole in the firewall. The washing machines look relatively new. The water heater looks relatively new. This furnace's HVAC is new. And yeah, I'm just going to try and get a better feel from them. I talked to the agent. She's not super forthcoming with a ton of information, but I'm trying to figure out what the deal is with the seller, because they're obviously putting a lot of work into this thing before they sell it. So I'll go upstairs, and like I said, all uniform. This planking around here all looks good. There must be somebody living or renting a one bedroom in here. So the carpet's gonna have to go, probably. And a little bit of work need to be done in this bathroom. So, bathroom looks okay. Okay. Tile doesn't really match the granite, but that's all right. This tub looks a bit old, but again, I think it would suit. We'd want to put doors in here. I don't think that would need to be ripped out. Might need to be cleaned up. Might need to be resurfaced. We'll talk to Diane about that. And then so you got the 3 bedrooms up here. 1 bedroom. Okay, and just let me go in here. These are, yeah, it's all upgraded windows in here. This is, I don't know, I think this is a pretty good deal for the market right now. Those are the vinyl windows, double pane. You don't see that. So there's been a lot of updates done in here. This place has good potential. Just depends on this floor plan. Yeah, the carpet would need to go. I mean, this carpet's ugly. We can talk about what to put in these bedrooms. More carpet again, or go with this similar flooring. Here's the second bedroom. New window covers in here. Those closet doors are ones that Diana usually wants to replace if it's a nicer house, but at this level they might stay. Again, double pane windows, double pane vinyl windows throughout the house. That is it's a house this size, over a $10,000 upgrade. Okay, so most of the houses, if you remember, we walk in, they don't have the upgraded windows, and this is the other bedroom. So good sized bedrooms up here. We got to find out how annoying it's going to be for the one bathroom to be shared by these three bedrooms up here. My take is it's not that big a deal because we walk into a 2.5. We walk into a 4 2.5. Normally it's master bedroom upstairs has a bath, 3 bedrooms share another bath, and then there's a half bath downstairs. So look, this is not the nicest house that we're going to walk into, but because you're interested in cash flow and as an investment, and it doesn't show that great because of some of this stuff in here, that's why the price is so low. They don't have any offers yet. She says there's been a lot of activity since the holidays were over, but at the price, pretty good. Let's run some numbers. Let's talk later.